Hello, lads, and lassies. My name is Josh, and welcome back to another week of Attack on Titan. Oh, I forgot my notes again. Alright, so last episode was like the calm after the storm. We got into the hurricane's eye. We escaped the... Shoot, I forgot their name. I forgot... man! No! We destroyed Rhina's home. I know Eldians. Oh shoot, Paradis, Eldians. It'll come back to me eventually. So we escaped destroying Rhina's home. We got away with it at the expense of Sasha. So last episode, Armin was just talking to Annie's crystal ball, and he was just recounting, like 3 years ago, how they met Zeke's people, how they met Zeke's I guess Zeke's people. It was yeah, Bologna? No, shoot, I forgot what the girl's name was, but I wrote down the guy's name, Anyo Capone. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Nikolai, Nikolai kind of had a thing for Sasha. So when she died, he offered to make her parents some food. It was very wholesome. Man, we had Sasha's funeral. Or well, at least we went to her grave. It wasn't really a funeral. It was just Mikasa mourning. Erin is Erin's just looking in the mirror. Yeah. I have no idea what they're going to do with Erin right now. I mean, he's changed the most. He seems to have the least remorse about what he's done. Armin is just lost. He doesn't know how to think of Erin. Mikasa... I don't know how Mikasa feels about this. I mean, she loves Erin, so I don't think she has his back on this, because this is like way too far. I don't know. We'll see what she feels for this, like how she feels about this, what she's going to do with Erin. Levi, Levi has taken Zeke, their captive dash helper, into like this woodland house. And Zeke's like, oh, lots of trees, perfect for ODM gear. And Levi's like, oh, just give me a reason. Give me a reason. I know you're important, but one reason, Zeke. And Falco and Gabi are in prison. And Gabi's losing it. She's like, I'm gonna kill Eren Yeager, I'm gonna kill you. And Falco seems like he kind of understands why they're there. So let's see what this has in store for us. If you guys want to see the reaction portion of this, there's going to be a link down below. It's going to be like the first link in the description, because YouTube, anime, copyright, all that, just it doesn't mix. It does not mix together. So yeah, if you want to see the reaction, go check that out below, and then come back for the discussion, because I mean, Attack on Titan always has something to discuss. Even if nothing happens, something happens. So let's do this, lads. Please be an after credit scene. Okay, like I said, if nothing happens, a lot of stuff happens. You know what? One thing did not expect this episode to do, and one thing I forgot about Attack on Titan is like how funny it can be. It's not like slapstick comedy; it's the character comedy. Like Hanji, Eren, just fight. Just keep fighting. Who are you gonna fight? Why do you keep saying that? Why are you talking to yourself in the mirror? It's just perfect. Like Eren's just sit. It just makes it self-aware to the sense like Eren is sitting in that room, talking to himself in the mirror. He knows he's talking to himself in the mirror, and Hanji just walks in on the perfect time to make it not cool anymore. And ah, man, I'll start with all like the Eren stuff, because like at least we'll keep it like in the prison cell for now. But yeah, man, what happened to Eren? So Hanji's trying to tell him, like, why would you sacrifice Historia? So the Historia's not dead yet, but she is pregnant. Wow. I mean, Eren was fiercely loyal to his friends. That was like to a fault. He was fiercely loyal to them. That's why he cares so much about all of them. He refused to let Historia become a Titan, unless it was the only possible way. So what changed? I mean, I guess it did become the only possible way. He has like 2 or 3 years left, I think, as a Titan. So Reina is gonna be giving his Titan down to someone. So we're gonna have a new armor to go up against Erin, unless they eat him, which is just whoa. But we'll get to that in a second. So Hanji's like telling him like, oh yeah, you know, like, what the heck, man? You're in this jail cell for a reason. And Erin's like, I ate the Warhammer Titan. There's no wall. You can't bury me deep enough. There's no place that can hold me. I'm staying here because I want to. So he's staying in the jail because I'm hoping he's staying because he thinks he deserves to be in there, because kind of does. I mean, he's just so drastic. This was another flashback episode. It was slightly different from last episode, because last episode took place through Armin's point of view. This one took place through Erin's point of view. But like, just what happened to Erin? Like, the flashback we had here was 2 years ago, I think. So the last episode was 3 years. This episode was 2 years. This next episode is going to take place through Mikasa's eyes, be 1 year, and that's like the thing that changed. But yeah, Erin does have a point. There's no place that they can hold him, and when he doesn't even need to cut himself, unless he cut himself like without seeing, but like he doesn't even need to cut himself anymore. That's how masterful he's just mastered it. Oh, he's so intimidating. He's gonna make, I said, I don't know what reaction it was, but it was like during this season, maybe it was episode 5, but I said like, if Erin breaks bad, and like he's the final guy, like he's the final Titan we have to kill, and Mikasa has to do it, that's gonna just be so emotional. It's gonna be, I don't think I want it to happen, but on the other hand, that would be so sad to, like, I don't know. Check out my Gurren Lagann reactions if you want to see me fan theorize like what's gonna happen in the show, because I feel like that show, it gives you enough to go like, oh yeah, they're gonna go with this, or they're gonna go with this, and they're gonna go with this. This show, it's like, yeah, the creator is creating a mystery, and he's the only one that can possibly solve it, at least in my case. Because, man, I mean, yeah, Erin, I mean, I believe when they were talking like giving the Titan to someone, I genuinely believe Erin that he's like, you guys are important to me. But like, I believe at the time that's what he was thinking. But okay, so Connie, when he's saying like, oh yeah, Erin laughed at Sasha's death, context wise, I mean, I understand what Connie's going with, but context wise, that was a broken laugh. That was him trying to hold it in. That was his way of coping. Like, some people, when they're in pain, they laugh. But like Erin's, it wasn't even like, ha, Sasha died. There is a big difference between like the laughing of a mock and the laughing of like, what have I done? And I believe Erin, I'm not trying to defend him. I think he could become the next big bad for Attack on Titan, but I genuinely believe that Erin can like be the one that we end up, I don't know, fighting at the end. I don't think there's enough episodes in the season. What episode are we on right now? Episode 10? What Funimation, please. Do something for me. We are on, oh, thank you, episode 69. That helps a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think we're on episode 11. I think, yeah. Last week was episode 10. But yeah, we are on episode 11, and there's 16 episodes. Next episode's episode 12. So after next week, there's 4 episodes. till the finale. I heard that there's a rumor that they're gonna split this into 2 parts, like this season. So like part 1 is gonna be Attack on Titan season 4 part 1, and part 2 is gonna be Attack on Titan season 4 part 2. I hope they go that way. I really don't see how they resolve this in 5 episodes. There is a lot of ground to cover. I'm fairly certain next week is going to be like Mikasa's turn to reminisce, and it's going to be like the final year before the attack. And then that just leaves 4 episodes, 13, 14, 15, and 16, to resolve the whole thing. I don't think that's going to happen with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, like, there's so much that we need to go through. And so I hope that we do end up getting like a part 2 to the story. Sorry, my PS4 reset itself, and I tried to turn it off, but it ended up resetting itself. That was my bad. So I don't think we're gonna get a part 2, or like, I hope we get a part 2 to the story, because I don't know how this can conclude in a satisfying way with the 5 episodes, 4 episodes, because I think next week we kind of know what's gonna happen, in the sense of like it's not gonna be plot progression, it's gonna be character progression. But yeah, I do believe Erin was like, you guys are important to me, and like everyone's blushing. That was wholesome. And then immediately goes to depressing, which, man, that was so great. Like, we don't get to I feel like we don't get to see much of that kind of stuff with Attack on Titan, like the characters being genuine with each other. Levi, you guys keep getting taller. It's like you're sprouting just to spite me. Because yeah, they're still teenagers. They're still teenagers. At least maybe they're in their 20s, or maybe they like just started hitting 20 now. But Levi's a full-grown adult, and he is short king though. Short lord. Whatever's higher than a king or a lord. But yeah, so Zeke's on the island. They've detained Yelena and like her squad. So I thought they were just like, yo, I mean, we don't trust you. We only don't have the guns out. Like, as long as you're here, you can feel free to go. But they've detained them. But they left Nikolai. Well, I guess Nikolai is not part of the Yelena squad, but I'm fairly certain Nikolai poisoned them. I don't know why else they would go like, here, take this bottle, and then show us the guards. I think they were guarding Zeke's tree. They were in a forest, so that's really the only place I could think of. So I think he poisoned them. He might be trying to get to Zeke to see what the plan is, or to see if he's gonna like kill Erin. You know, vengeance for Sasha. Vengeance for Sasha. But man, still have so much left to say about this episode. To be honest though, like going back to the Giving the Titan, I think Connie, of them all, I think Connie and Jean would be the best ones to inherit it. Because Mikasa, and let's say Sasha, if she was still alive, let's throw her, like all 4 of them. Mikasa is just too good of a soldier. It's like giving Levi a Titan. Like, yes, it would be cool, but you're losing your best ODM soldier. And I feel like Levi can kill more Titans with his ODM gear than he can as a Titan. So yeah, so like giving it to Mikasa would be like giving it to Levi. You don't want that because you're losing one of your best soldiers. Sasha, while she may not be as well, actually I think I'm trying to remember back to like the first few episodes. I think they said like she was good with the ODM gear, but she was also their best marksman. You're not gonna get a Titan. Well, you could get a Titan-sized sniper, but that'd be very impractical. So, like, you'd be losing your best marksman with her, and that's really important. Or like, she took out Peaks, or she was able, because of her marksman skill, she was able to take out Peaks, her guns, and like that, like without that, then they wouldn't have been able to take out Peaks Titan. So, yeah, Sasha and Mikasa, that's a no-go tactical wise. Jean and Connie, you know what? Like Jean, they said like he's a strategist. He's like one of their best leaders and all that. And Connie, they said he was too dumb. I think I like Jean more, but I think Connie would actually be a pretty good candidate to take it. Cause man, it feels bad. I feel bad for saying this, but he kind of has the least amount to lose. Where like you're not losing your best marksman, you're not losing your best soldier, you're not losing your best strategist, and he's way more stable than Erin, way more mentally stable. So yeah, I'm thinking I'd give it to Connie of that group. But I think if anything, they're going to give it to Gabi or Falco. Again, in one of my previous commentaries, discussions. That's the word. Definitely go check those out for like more context. But I said what if they turn Gabi, and she sees like, oh, they're not all devils, and like the ultimate redemption, I guess, the ultimate turnaround for her would be her literally becoming the new Erin, as in like taking his Titan and all his memories and stuff, and then fighting for Paradis for the Eldians. But 4 episodes. I keep saying 4 episodes, technically 5, but 4 episodes because I believe next week is going to be like the last year, and like so 4 episodes of development just for that. Man, I hope we get part 2. I don't want Attack on Titan to end, but yeah. So I think Gabi's going to be the new Attack on Titan. It'd be amazing if Falco got it. Like Falco needs a win, man. Falco needs a win. He deserves a win. But yeah, Hanji. Yeah, okay. So I talked about Hanji in the fight. Yeah. So the mark. I'm trying to remember. I feel like we've seen Mikasa with short sleeves before. Like when at the beach, right? Did she take off? I thought like she like had sleeves that were like up to here at least. Maybe I wasn't paying attention too much. I don't know. I feel like we've never seen that mark in all 3 seasons. And it could be because she's been wearing long sleeves and stuff. Like, I'm gonna rewatch this with Micaiah eventually. And so stay tuned for those reactions, because Micaiah's never seen Attack on Titan, so I'm like, yeah, of course I need to take you through that. So stay tuned for that. But I will definitely be watching to see if we ever see Mikasa's hand, or like, not even hand. It's like right here, like just her arm. That's so like my jacket, just like it's exposed some of it. So I'll be looking out for that detail. I never noticed it. I never noticed she always wore long sleeves before either. So maybe that's a thing. Yeah, so that's probably on me. Yeah, Mikasa's royalty, and so her and Levi are cousins, I think, because Levi's mom, was it his mom? What is his dad? I think it's his mom. Shoot, what's the family tree here? I forgot. It's like part 1 of season 3, and then part 2 of season 3 like made everything so much more bigger. Like, so I believe they're cousins, so that's why they're both Asian. Right? Am I right here? But yeah, so like the lady from the one that was actually nice to the Eldians, Ajimobito, I think. She was in on it. That's why she left. So they must have told. So Erin told Zeke the plan. He told her the plan, but he kind of just skimped out on everyone else. So she was in on it. That's why she left early, so she didn't die. And she's going to Paradis for their fuel, for money. So she's not doing this out of the kindness of her heart. Well, maybe she is. Like, they did say that she's an ally to the Eldians, but she's not that much of an ally. She's just in it for the money, which sucks. Man, if she helped them to make a trade around the world, so much would have changed. But they got they're just so greedy because of their monopoly stuff that like Erin was forced to do. You know what? If Erin kills her, that could be a possibility. If Erin kills her, because it's kind of her fault. It's not like entirely her fault, but cause and effect. She blocked this path for them for peace, so Erin had to go and do war. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. And yeah, so Story is pregnant. When they said, "Why did you sacrifice the Story?" I was like, "Oh no!" But it's like she needs to eat Zeke, and then she sacrificed. Like her sacrifice is 13 years. And that's her life. So she needs to have as much children as she can. She started already. So I wonder if Erin told her to start, so that way he could postpone it. Because the drunk soldiers were blaming Yelona. But I don't think it was her. We never really saw her and Historia have a thing together. So I don't think Well, like, you know, they're saying like, oh yeah, she did it for Zeke because like that way we get to postpone Zeke and Zeke's getting eaten. I don't know. I feel like it was Zeke's plan to get eaten. I don't think he's a triple agent. I don't think he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally betraying Marley to be with you. Or then he's like, ah, no, I'm actually betraying you. I'm still with Marley. I think he might be genuine. We need an episode on Zeke. We need to see what the heck his plan is. Like, why is he doing this? What made him change? Did Erin's dad plant this way back when with like tiny Zeke? He's like, all right, you're gonna turn us in. You're gonna get favor with him. You're gonna get the Beast Titan, and then you're gonna join my son, like, or my other son who hasn't been born yet. All right, Zeke, are you writing this down? Are you writing this down, Zeke? Like, what? Why did he change? Or unless he's always been like this? I don't think so, because he was kind of ruthless in season 3, season 2. So, yeah, we need to see Zeke's plan. We need to see more of Falco and Gabi. Man, I don't know what that. Where are we going with this? Are they gonna eat? I don't think so. And like historian Mikasa's little thing, that was adorable. Like, I couldn't have asked for someone better. Like, yeah, they're both royalty now. That's cute. But like, man, I forgot how wholesome Historia can be. Like, hey guys, are you okay? Oh, she's so cute. She's an angel. One day, my wife. Still the most memorable quote of Attack on Titan. I don't know why. Like, that quote has like stuck with me for so long. Like, even though we got like, I just gotta keep moving forward. No. One day, my wife. That is the cream de la crop for Attack on Titan. I wonder if we're gonna see something with Reina and Historia again. I mean, Reina has a few months left. I guess he has a little over a year, a little less than a year. So maybe we get to see them be together for one last time. Are we gonna get Annie out of the crystal? Man, there's no way they're gonna resolve this in 5 episodes. No. We need a part 2. There's just no way. Or they're like, haha, the final... Like, I know that they said, like, 16 episodes for the final season, but, like, haha, final season, it just keeps going. Like, oh, yeah, you thought it was going to be 16. Actually, 50. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, as long as the story's good. But, I don't know. Where are they taking this? There's got to be something with the child, right? Like, well... Like, what's the point of making a story other than, like, the fact, like, oh, we're not going to give him Zeke yet? Like, the child gonna come into play? Are we gonna like is part 2 gonna like take place years later? Like, Erin's dead, Armin's time could be running up now. They like Historia's the Beast Titan. Like, let's say Connie's the Attack Titan. That would be interesting, but we'd be losing Erin. He's been like the main character for the entire thing, and we'd be losing Reina too. And he's been like. He's now one of my favorite characters. He's like a predominant character. He's been there since the beginning. Losing the heavy hitters if we did another flash forward. I don't know. If they do part 2, they could do a flash forward. They could just keep going at the timeline that they have now. Huh. But don't tell me they're gonna like not complete the manga. I haven't read the manga, but I've heard like that. I've heard like rumors like there's no way they can finish the manga this season. So maybe there is going to be a part 2. But I'm trying to think like how they can resolve this. I think there's just too much that we don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like a resolution's coming up. It feels like another revelation's coming up, and then like part 2 can be the resolution. I don't know, lads. Tell me down below. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, they built a railroad. I was going to say, like, but yeah, they built a railroad for trade, and then that fell through, but they do have a railroad, so maybe that can come back. Nikolai poisoning everyone, I talked about that. Alright, so yeah, I don't know, lads. Tell me down below, what are your theories? No spoilers on anything like that. I know the sub's out, but yeah, keep it spoiler-friendly, or spoiler-free down there. No spoilers and all that, so it's more fun to speculate on this kind of stuff. It's more fun to, like, go like, ah, nice, or, oh, or, oh. So yeah, what do you guys think? Did I miss anything? Did I misjudge something? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you all lads next week for more Attack on Titan. Check out some of our other reactions. We have Gurren Lagann, we have Avatar, and all that. So yeah, see you back. We'll be back next week for more Attack on Titan. And then, you know, we're in the end game. We're in the home stretch.